Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is Silvana and we are back for day 18 of NaNoWriMo. Alright, so I did write on the big computer today. Words were weird, to be honest with you. You'll notice there isn't any extra green over here on this side, but there's a lot more lines in these chapters. Sorry about that. Today was definitely the day of, here, have a little piece of this and a little piece of that and a little piece of this. While not the most ideal way to write a book, in my opinion, it works. Scrivener is great in this way that allows this for much easier. If this happens to be the way your brain wants to try to write a book, it's kind of irritating me because I had really, except for, like two little poofs up here, I had been writing really well in order, and now everything's all jumped around. Now, that's the bad, I guess, part of that. The good news is that when I can get the ideas to come in order again, and I think my pops, my inspirations, or whatever you may call them, should be getting to a point now where we're ready to settle down and get back into the main line. As I hit through these chapters, they will, due to varying degrees, how long those words were, they'll get done relatively quickly. Like Fun and Games and maybe Richard Returns. Some of these have changed names from the outline name to working title for book names. So Fun and Games is still the outline name, but Richard Returns is maybe working title for book chapter name. So Richard Returns, Fun and Games, Moving Out, Reaction. They definitely, all that idea that came in those moments hasn't been fully expressed, but I'm still feeling a lot of burnout. It took most of the day. I just finished writing for the day, and I started around noon. Now, I haven't been, staring at Scrivener this whole time, but I'm really feeling burnt out and wore out and no drive. So I just let it come and go as it wanted to go. That being said, we did get 1674 for the day. So let's go put that over here. We got 1674. So go ahead and update. That puts us at over 35,000 for the project. I am happy to see that. I'm really, really happy to see that. Still no new badges. We haven't hit 40K. We haven't hit day 21. So no surprise on that front. We should be seeing day 21, obviously, in about 3 days. 40K, we might be seeing that in the same 3 days, because I've been trying to hit 2K a day, and at 2K a day, that would take us to 37 and then 39. So we would hit over 40 on that third day. Even if we only hit 16, 16 and 16 is 32, and another 16 is 48. So that would just barely put us over 40, but it would put us over 40. So on day 21, we should hit 40K as well. At that point, because the only thing left in is 50K, they did take out the 30-day badge. We won't have to worry about, as long as our word count is right, we won't have to worry about if we're having a day like today where I really didn't want to write, but I had to write to keep my streak. I wouldn't have had to do that if it was past day 21 because I don't want to lose that. Right now, everything's looking good. Again, we're at 35.3, and that's going to take us 3 days in the future. We could skip the next 3 days and be good for the nano part of this. Well, that looks like a roller coaster. Another sub. Well, I mean, it's over. This one is too, the 17 and the 16. At least it is over nano goal, where this one was like 100 short. And these two were definitely way shorter than that. I guess that one was 2. That one was 2. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4 days that were shorter than goal, and the rest of them have been at or above. So that's still pretty good. But really, unfortunately, that's all the update I do have for today. I wasn't able today or Sunday to do the 4 words. There's a possibility I might be able to do it tomorrow. It really depends. I don't live alone. There are other people in the house. And while I can write while they're here by using my laptop and stuff like that, and I can find 5 or 10 minutes in the evening to make a video for a really quick update, I can't, when there's other people, they want to watch TV, they want to hang out with me, because we're roommates, we're friends. It's my husband and I and my best friend. Or, we all live in the same apartment, So they want to hang out, they want to spend time with me, I want to spend time with them. So vlogging in those kind of situations, especially since right now I'm not showing my house nor my person. I did have my house when we were doing camp in April. I got my house straightened up. I had a big depressive spring, or after, in September, about halfway through September. And at that point, my house isn't filthy by any stretch of the imagination. There's just, like most houses, there's a little bit of extra stuff on. We have 2 couches, one we sit on, one that's for if company comes over, they have some place to sit, but otherwise we don't really use it, and it becomes kind of a catch-all. So there's some stuff on that couch. There's a little bit of stuff on the floor. The kitchen, is clean, but I mean, okay, the dishes and stuff are done. The counters and stuff could be cleared off because, again, we have a ledge between the kitchen and the front door hallway that we call the bar. That, stuff gets set on all the time. Mail gets put on and other stuff gets set up there that could use a clean off. But, realistically, it's not horrible. It's just not something I would want people to necessarily see. I mean, it's how I live, and so I've been debating about that, about starting the vlog about how I look, the fact that I'm overweight, the fact that I have been trying to do some stuff to counteract that. It's very slow going, and I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere, kind of to document that process. But I'm not super comfortable in my own skin or at the thought of doing that. So I don't know yet. And I've gone way off topic for this vlog for certain. But it's all interconnected. It's all part of me. And, so stay tuned. There might be stuff on here where you actually get to see me and my big old fat ugly face. Who knows? As always, like, comment, subscribe, and do all the do's below. If you watch any other author tubers, Ben has a work in progress tag up. I'm hoping that I will get an opportunity to answer that tag. So if you guys have any questions to go with that, that'd be a great time. Now's a great time to throw them down in the comments, so I can just do like a whole Q&A episode. I want to thank everyone that watches these videos. Every view, every like, every comment is always really appreciated, and I look forward to you guys interacting all the time. And as always, I hope that you guys have a very great day, although it's a very late day for me. And we'll see you tomorrow for day 19. Just think, 11 more days. Maybe that'll help, because I feel like I'm running out of steam. And I wanted to finish this novel by the end of December. And now, I don't know. I hope so. But anyway, I digress. You guys have a nice night, and we'll see you tomorrow.